Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Wip Wednesday episode, and I am so glad that you're here. Welcome, come on in, come on in. Mm-mm. Give our friends a little bit of time to come on in, and yeah. Let's give our friends a little time to come on in and we will sit here and chit chat. So, how was your day yesterday? I hope it was good. Um, I did a lot of crocheting and a lot of falling asleep in front of the television. We are still snowed in. Our driveway is snowed in. So, we haven't been able to go anywhere, which is fine with me. You know me. I'm a homebody. I am a hermit. Um, I really don't enjoy getting out and peopling. Um, I don't mind it every now and then. It depends on, you know, who is with me and what the purpose of it is. Most of the time, I, yeah, most of the time, I enjoy the company that I have at home and the things that I have to do at home. And yeah, that's mostly what it is. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Racine, hello. How are you, my dear? How are you? I hope that you are doing well. Racine had had a tragedy in this past week, and a dear friend. Um, Something happened to a dear friend, and so my heart is still with you, Racine, and I'm still praying for you and for everyone involved. So, um, yeah, yeah. So, hello, Jay. Hello. How are you? I hope that you're having a great day. Yes, you are, Racine. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Racine is blessed and very well. Yes. And so, Jay and Racine, it's good to see you. Listen, if you're here, come on in, say hello to me. Come on in. What is in your cup? I want to know. What is in your cup? What is in your cup? I have hot coffee with a little bit of half and half. It is very good. It's helping my throat. Mm-mm-mm. Really, really good. Yummy, 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 yummy. And let's see. Jay says, just finished a cup of tea. Yay. Yay for tea, right? Yeah. Yay for tea. And let's see. Do. Michelle. Good morning, Michelle. It is so good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome. Come on in. And Racine says, in my cup, I have water. Oh, my Atlanta. It's 19 degrees in Ohio. Let me see what it is here. It's a little warmer here. I can tell you that. Um, let's see. Well, it says it's 37. The real feel is 41. And we're supposed to have snow starting Wednesday morning. Which Wednesday? Today. Oh, okay. A coating to an inch. There's 54% chance in my area that I will get a coating to an inch. Well, I don't see any snow. Last night it rained it rained. And so, oh, my driveway. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's totally covered in snow. And then last night with the rain, so we either have snow or mud. I don't know. It would, like, I think driving on my driveway right now would be a little bit like those slip and slide racetracks, you know, the go-kart racetracks, the ones that are the slipping rides where you don't know which direction you're going to go in. Number one, because of the snow, and number two, because of the mud. Yeah. Yeah. So not looking forward to that. No. Let's see. Oh, Racine says, I'm knitting and crocheting a new hat. Nice. Now, are these two separate projects, or are you combining knit and crochet? I think that would be lovely. Personally, I think that would be really lovely. I mean, because they both have, I don't know how to put it. They both have their perks, or their, I don't even know what the word is. Look what I did yesterday. So, yes, this is a crochet channel. But I got my knitting needles out from like 20 years ago. Yeah. And and these are a 9. Which I don't know what that means. Because I can knit. I just have not in the past found it enjoyable. And I know why now. Because my stitches are so tight. Now look. Can you see that? See, that is a mistake right there. So obviously I am adding on stitches, right? Look at that. Not intentionally. Now, this side, I'm doing great. This side, not so much. I wish, I was just practicing. So I wish that I had counted my stitches to begin with, so I would have known what I started with. I guess I could count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Yeah, I can count them here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And so I have 4 extra stitches on my needle. Yeah. So anyway, plus my tension is so tight. She said to get 10 millimeter, and these are, oh yeah, that's why. These are 5.5 millimeter. So probably one of the reasons why my tension is so tight, huh? Yeah. 5.5 millimeter, and I'm supposed to be using a 10 millimeter. It would be so much easier if I had, the right, yeah, if I had the right thing. Oh, Nisi, hello, sprinkling a little fairy dust. Well, thank you, my friend. My goodness gracious. Let me see. I am just sitting here chatting away. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate you. Good morning. I hope that you are having a great day. I hope you are. Thank you so much. And let's see. Oh, Jay says, I'm crocheting a shell for a turtle I made yesterday. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Oh, all the same. Nice. Nice. I know that's going to be a really pretty hat. And good morning, EC. I really appreciate you. And oh, thank you, Jay. See, if I had been paying attention, see, y'all know better than I do. See, here's the thing. I technically know, but I intuitively don't know. That's my problem, right? I technically do know, but intuitively I don't know. And I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that one stitch, but I'm going to pull it all the way this way. And so yeah, it said to do a 10 millimeter. And because this is like bulky yarn, I'm using Bernat Softy Chunky just to practice. I just felt like practicing last night. And so that's what I started doing. And yeah. It's my tension is tight, plus the the needle size is too small. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. And yay, Nisi's here. Aw, Nisi's getting ready to drop off little man to school and head into work in just a minute. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous yarny day. I hope that you have some yarn with you so that you can, unwind on your break. Today, I used to do that when I was in the office. Oh, my Lanta. I'm like a little embarrassed now when I think about it because like I was so indecisive about what yarn I might need that I would bring a humongous like bag lady bag into work. So I had my purse, I had my lunch, and I had my yarn. And I was like, I don't even know what they said about me, but I know that they talked about me. I know they did. They had to have. I mean, what kind of crazy girl goes in with like 20 balls of yarn? And, and I have two 15-minute breaks and a 1-hour lunch. And I have like 20 balls of yarn in my bag. And at the time, no, I was making like little things, and I would make like little amigurumi things. Like this one girl, she collected elephants. She loved elephants, so I made her an elephant. I never will make an elephant again. That little tiny elephant was so much trouble. I had to sew on everything. So like I had to sew the head on. I had to sew the ears on. I had to sew the trunk on, the tail, the 4 little stubby legs, because it was little. I was like, I'm never doing this again. And I haven't done it ever again. And so then for a while there, I was making jellyfish, and they were turning out really super cute. So I was making everybody a jellyfish in the color that they liked. And then what else did I make? I don't know, but I made all kinds of things, and I would just set them on people's desks. And then later on in the day, they'd come find me and they'd go, "Thank you. Did you give this to me?" And I'd be like, "Yes." We were like, "I knew it. I knew it was you." And so just spreading. What? Nisi said, "I'm looking into a technique called nooking. It's knitting using a crochet hook." What? It has a hole in one end of the hook where you put a cord or yarn. It looks really neat. Oh my goodness, I've never heard of it. We are going to have to look into that too. Thank you, Nisi. Nooking. Good morning, Miguel. Good morning. You've been doing morning chores. Miguel, how are you feeling? Are you doing okay? Miguel had a little bit of a fall last week, and yeah, he had a fall, which is not good. Not good. So I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are doing well. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, let's see. Let's look at what this nooking is. Oh, well, looky there. I'm going to show you a nooking needle. And then look, pros and cons of nooking. If you already know how to crochet, learning to knit comes easier once you've mastered nooking. So, wow. You know, casting on is not that hard. I'm always amazed. So here is the Nook Knitter's Crochet Hook. Huh. Okay. Let me share this just so that you can see what we were talking about. Okay. So this, I found this Etsy. It says there's only 4 left and 5 in carts. Huh. Interesting. So this is the Nook Knitter's Crochet Hook. Knit with a crochet hook. It's a 10 millimeter. So that's pretty big. And an 8 millimeter. Wow. And there's a hole in the end. To thread your yarn. Wow. That is interesting. Interesting. We'll have to look into more of that. Oh no. Miguel says, I'm very bruised, sore, sprained right upper arm. I am so sorry, Miguel. My goodness, dear. You need to be very careful. Very careful. Okay, and what's your weather like? So, according to my weather, we're going to be getting more snow. And this is going to sound crazy. I'm so glad that it snowed, but I'm ready for it to go away. I'm ready for it to go away. Go away. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it does. It looks like a sewing needle attached to a crochet hook. It really does. Oh, they have smaller sizes on Amazon and plenty of YouTube tutorials. Have you started a project yet? I'm really wondering. Hey, Tiff Thrifty. Hey, how are you? Good morning. Yes. And Nisi says prayers for a speedy recovery, Miguel. Good morning, Thrifty. How are you? I hope that you're having a great day. Happy Wip Wednesday. We were just talking knitting. And so for those of you who don't know, and I think probably most of you do, this is my year of something new. So this year, I am concentrating mostly on new things. So it could be a new project, it could be a new stitch, it could be a new technique. Nooking definitely falls under that, doesn't it? Yes, it does. How about that? So in January and February, I was going to set out to complete a project that was Fair Isle crochet. And I did. And y'all have seen it. I don't need to show it to you a million times, but y'all have seen it. This is my Fair Isle crochet gift bag that I followed from Janelle's Crochet Therapy. She did a tutorial and she's awesome. She's absolutely wonderful. Look at that. So I was able to do it. Now, the waistcoat stitch I found very challenging. Not going to lie. That was the first time I'd done that. So the year of something new. Ta-da, right? The the waistcoat stitch was something totally new for me, and it was challenging. It really was. I I had a slightly difficult time with it. But I wasn't going to give up because I really wanted to try the Farrell crochet and that getting that knit look with crochet, and then doing the technique of, you know, the color work technique. So I'm glad I did it. I'm really glad I did it. I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyed doing it. It was challenging. It was challenging for me. Maybe, 50 years of crocheting. That's how many years I've been crocheting. And so, teaching this old dog a new trick. Yeah, it was challenging, but I'm glad that I kept up with it, and I'm glad I did it. And so for January and February, check, done that. And so now I'm just doing more new things. So I did the houndstooth stitch, which I had never done before, to make a houndstooth. So this is a cow in the houndstooth, which is really fun. And I have made doilies before, so this isn't something new, but this was a new pattern for me, so I'm going to count it. And I really thoroughly enjoyed this. I want to make some more of those. And then the mushroom, I made a mushroom. It's out in the living room. That's right. I made a mushroom, and because it's also my cozy romantic crochet year, my cottage core year, several different names for it. And I will take any of them, farm core crochet or cabin core crochet. So it's the cozy romantic crochet. And you're not going to believe it, but remember we were talking about how, the cozy romantic crochet, cottage core, farm core, all of that is evoking back to the 80s and the 70s and the 90s for those of you who remember all of that, and it's like that cozy walking into grandma's kitchen. She's got biscuits in the oven and she has her apron on and she gives you this warm hug. She smells really wonderful because she smells like baking and cookies and all that, and love, grandma love, right? It's that feeling, that grandma love feeling. And yes, she has ducks on her wallpaper, or she has geese, or anything like that, right? And the mushrooms and the ladybugs and the strawberries and the apples. Remember all the times when all of these things were in, and it was just, you walked in and you were like, grandma has that trivet that's shaped like an apple. And yeah, grandma always has that trivet that's shaped like an apple. That is like a constant in grandma's kitchen or whatever it was, right? And so when we moved into this house, my sweet sissy Tanya gave us a framed embroidery work that had ducks on it, and actually I think they were geese, and so they were two white geese, and it was embroidered. And Grandma Kay, who has since passed away, she passed away at the age of 96, and it's been quite a few years. Oh my, she's probably already passed her 100-year birthday. So Grandma Kay was my sweet sissy and my husband's grandmother, and she embroidered that in the 80s. Tanya said it was 1987. And so 1987 is a long time ago. And So anyway, I mean, it's almost 40 years ago. And so she had given us that picture. Well, when we first moved in, I was like, we're not going to put any pictures up until we live in the house for a year. We can get a feel for things because I know what's going to happen. We're going to get a picture up and I'm either not going to like it and have to move it, or I'm going to leave it forever and hate it forever, right? One or the other, right? So I didn't put it up, and because I didn't know where I was going to put it. Well, I looked at it the other day and I was like, I know exactly where to put that. And I looked at it and I was like, this is exactly what I have been, what has been on my mind, right? It's exactly what has been on my mind. And so let me see if I can find the picture. Here it is. Okay. So what I did was I put this picture, let's see, share screen. There we go. I hope you can see it. I put this picture on my bathroom wall. I think that that's as far as I can go. So, yeah, let me get rid of that. Okay, so I put this picture. I wish I could come in closer. Yeah. So I think that I can't tell whether they're geese or ducks. What do you think? I need an opinion. I need an opinion. Tanya, hello. I'm talking about you. Are these geese or ducks? I don't remember. But she said that Grandma Kay embroidered this in 1987. Okay. Let me see. Can I download? Can I forward? Let me see if I can download. Okay, let's see. All right, let me see if I can share this instead, because stop sharing. Well, let's see. Can I share that instead? I don't know. Let's see. Image file. Downloads. Why? Pictures. Why? Let's see. Desktop. Documents. Pictures. Oh, yeah. Okay. So let me see. I saved this picture. Save as. I don't know. Isn't that crazy? I don't know whether they are. Oh, that's where I'm going to save it. Okay. I don't know whether they are geese or ducks. Why can't I ever tell? I don't know. I don't know. And it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. Downloads, documents, desktop, crochet therapy. Where did it go? Oh boy. Well, I have lost it. I have totally lost it. So I'm not even going to try anymore. Okay, it's a lost cause, but this, if I show it really large, then you can see the embroidery in it. It's really, really a good job. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Says something went wrong. Let's see. Slides and PDFs. Let's see. From my computer. Upload a file. Okay, pictures. Desktop. Crochet therapy. Nope. Not going to work. Okay, Miguel says geese. Okay, thank you. I can't tell. I thought it looked like geese as well, but then I was like, Oh, Tanya says geese. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And let's see. Yes, yes. Jay actually, oh, okay. Nisi is in listen only mode. That's good. Okay. So Nisi is doing the nooking. And so we were looking at the Nook hooks and totally amazed at it, not knowing, I've never used it before. I haven't heard of it before, but Nisi has opened our world up to nooking. And then I just talked about how this is my year of something new. So, yes. Ah, that makes sense. Miguel, bring into your studio one day and show us during a live. That would make so much more sense, right? Hey, Barbara Wrigglebaker, BRB. How are you? I hope that you are having a fantastic day. It is still snow on the ground here. And yeah, and they say that we're going to get more snow. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, you just gave your flock some leftover lentils. They are loving them. Miguel, I have a confession to make. I actually cooked my girls lentils 2 days during this snowstorm, 2 of the coldest days. I cooked a big pot of lentils. I threw in a little bit of oatmeal, and yeah. And so hubby went out there and gave them the lentils, and they completely enjoyed it. It's been, let's see, the last 2 days, the girls, we have opened the door, but they don't want to go out because there's still snow on the ground. And so yesterday, last night, when he went to close up the coop and make sure, everybody's okay, he said the girls were fussing at each other. So they're getting cabin fever. My girls are getting cabin fever. So yeah, I need the snow to go away so that they can get out on the grass and be happy girls. They're still giving us eggs. 12 girls. One day we got 12 eggs. One day we got 8. Yesterday, I think we got 7, which is fine. I mean, it's fine. So, yeah. So, yeah, we were talking about nooking, and I am going to add it to my list of something new. This is my year of something new, and I'm going to add it to my list. I have some crochet to show you. Okay, let me get this. Whoa. See? Yeah. I knew that was a bad idea. So at least it's thick enough. It's holding on. Oh, it's not like, yeah. Anyway. All right, let me get this out of the way. Oh. I've started many projects with knitting. I have completed 0, zip, nada. And yeah. Oh, your chickens. Okay. Miguel says it's strange, isn't it? Your chickens don't like the snow. And mine stayed in the first day. After that, they went out in the snow. Yeah. Is your snow this thick though? Because that's how thick my snow is. I don't know. And the thing is, they can go out their little ramp and then go right under the coop where there's, dirt. Yeah. And you watch chicken videos in Finland and other very cold, snowy countries, and their chickens are out like penguins. Mine don't like snow. They don't want to go out in it. They're like, what is this stuff? Yeah. Tanya says you need a flamethrower. Now, Tanya is my sweet sister-in-law, in case you didn't know, and she has been trying for years to come up with a reason why she can buy a flamethrower. Oh, you are so cute. You are so cute. Well, you'll have me here to work it. So, that's all I'm saying. Oh my goodness. And Miguel says we had mostly frozen ice like crust. Miguel has been working on his scrappy project. Nice, nice. So let me show you my sweater. I'm so proud of the progress that I have made on this sweater. And I'm going to tell you, one of the main reasons that I'm proud is because I keep falling asleep while I'm making it. Ooh, Jay says you get a flamethrower so it's easier to start a bonfire. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Jay, do you have a flamethrower? Tanya just needs this much encouragement, like this much. That's all she needs. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. So this is my progress on it's actually a cardigan. It's a slouchy cardigan. It's not a sweater, but it's a slouchy cardigan. And so yeah. So this yeah. So the body of it, it's worked from the bottom up. Oh, thank you, Miguel. Miguel says, Barbara, those colors really flow. Thank you. And so according to the instructions, so you work it from the ribbing, the waist, up. And then you start doing a front panel and a front panel, front left, front right, whatever, right? And then you work the back panel and then you connect it here. And then you do the sleeves and attach the sleeves. So according to the instructions, oh, thank you, Racine, thank you. According to the instructions, I'm supposed to have 26 rows and then go to the panels and panels, right? Well, I'm at 23 and I'm afraid to go any more, or it's going to be a duster, not a cardigan, because I'm a short girl. So I'm barely 5'2", and so yeah. So I'm going to stop at 23. And she said, or whatever you're comfortable with, if you wanted to make it shorter or longer, depending on, whatever. And so I'm going to stop at 23, and I'm going to start the panels. So you start with like you don't fasten off, and then I think it's like 40 on the front panel, and you just continue for, it said 16 rows. Well, we'll see, right? We'll see. So you go 40, which actually, let's see, this is going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 40. Well, I think 40 is the back. So anyway, the panel, and it has 9 inches of ease, which is quite a lot of ease. So like then you do that for 16 rows, and then you work the other panel for 16 rows, and then you work the back. And so I'm real excited because I can feel it. I am on, like, this is easy half the sweater. Like, this is easy half of the sweater. Because you have the ribbing, and I have 23 rows. And this next one I'm only supposed to do 16, and then the sleeves. So yeah, so I'm counting this halfway through my cardigan, not sweater. And I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with it. And it's probably going to be oversized. It says it's supposed to be oversized, slouchy. It may look more like a blanket on me than, a cardigan. I'm just going to be okay with whatever it looks like, because I'm just going to count it as something to wrap in to keep myself warm on a chilly day. If I, go out on the veranda in the spring or the fall and I need a little something on my arms, this is hopefully what I'm going to be wearing. And this wine, look, this wine, it kind of looks purpley, doesn't it? Yeah. So I also have more of this color for, because it has ribbing around the neckline. And then it also, yes, the double crochet twist stitch, that's the double crochet cross. Yeah, it's like an X. And yeah, I love that too. How, oh, that's a good idea, Miguel. I could do that. I have one that would really give me an idea. And that one is also a Rumi. And I don't mind that one. So why wouldn't I mind this one? Interesting. So yeah, we want to know, Tanya, how is yours coming along? Where are you at? Now, Tanya kind of went rogue. Our sweet Tanya. She started, you should have been Aquarius. You should have been born in February, because they march to the beat of their own drummer. And that's me. But you are like marching to a brand new drum that you just invented. You're not even marching to the beat of your own drummer. You have invented a whole new drum, whole new sticks, and you're working it, twirling away, sprinkling stardust. That's our Tanya. I love you, Tanya. So, yeah. So I've been really, really happy with this. I've been watching Hallmark murder mysteries, and I don't know if that's gonna. Tanya is having her own parade. You know it, with glitter and stardust, and she's twirling around, and she's got instruments we've never heard of before or seen. Yeah. Oh my. So I yeah, I've been catching up on murder mysteries that are new. There was one, it was a murder mystery at Christmas, and that one was good. There is a series called The Sunshine Murders, and it's set in, where is it set? Greece. I was like, okay, where? Because I've been watching shows set in different areas. So this one was set in Greece. And Racine, your birthday is Monday. You're going to be 59. Congratulations. Yay. You're just a year behind me. My birthday is on the 17th. And yeah, and I'll be the big 6-0. Yay. Ah, her sleeves are done. Nice. Yeah, that's what working with kids will do to you. Yeah, it will. It'll make you a little cray. Oh my goodness. It will make you a little cray. So, yes, happy birthday on Monday, Racine. That's awesome. So I'm loving these colors. These are all so this one, this wine colored one, and this one, this blue one, they are alpaca, and like 70% alpaca, and then with a little bit of viscose and a little bit of acrylic. And then this up here is the Rustic Romantic. This, but they all have, they all look like they're already pilled, right? They already look like it's an old sweater before I even make it old. So that's really what I'm just so completely in love with about this cardigan, is that the yarn that I've chosen already looks well worn and happy, and all of that. So anyway, I'm so glad about that. I can tell that in my future, this Rustic Romantic is definitely going to be on my hook even more. I have to tell you, I really, this Mary Maxim Natural Alpaca, I really do like working with that. It is a thinner yarn. So like this yarn, when you just look at it, it looks very similar. Let me see. Do you see that? But this one is more solid. It's thicker. And this one has like slightly looser layers. So it's a little bit more squishy, I guess, is the technical term. This is squishy. So yeah, the Rustic Romantic is one of my favorites now. When I went last time to Hobby Lobby, they only had 3 of these greens and 3 of these. So can you see how it looks like it has like cotton through it? I'm loving this. It's very rustic looking, very rustic looking. And then, of course, this is the alpaca yarn, and you can see that also looks very, very rustic looking. And yeah, I'm loving on this yarn, loving on this yarn. So yeah, can't wait to get this sweater, this cardigan finished. I am going to, at the top, I am going to use, I did find this color, and this is Yarn ID in Indigo, And as you can see, it's a marled color. It's called indigo, and it is a darker blue, but it has that white through it, right? And so I'm thinking that I may put that. Nisi, you have a fantastic day. I hope that today is such a blessing to you and it goes really fast and everything just falls into place exactly the way it's supposed to. And I hope little man has a good day at school too. And so, yeah, I kind of wanted, or I'm going to put more of the yellow at the top. I don't know. I don't think I want to have the yellow at the top. Now, I have decided I'm going to change up the sleeves so that they are not matching. So like here on one of the sleeves is going to be, you know, one color, and here's going to be another color, and here's going to be another color, and here's going to be another color. So I have decided that. And so I think at the very top, at the shoulders, I'm going to do this yarn, mostly because I like the color and I want to incorporate it, but also because it is a more sturdy yarn. And I think having a more sturdy yarn at the shoulders is going to really help it to not just completely like slouch down over me, right? So I think that that's what I'm going to do. Yes. So I'm going to do a little more of the green, and I am going to, oh, and also like this panel and this panel, am I going to do them exactly the same all the way up? I don't know. I might do a little bit of gold, and yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see, won't we? Yeah. So I think, you know, this part all the way around the bottom is all the same. I could have changed it up, but I didn't, because it's all one piece. So it's kind of like a blanket. I'm halfway through a blanket if I keep going. Yes. Oh, good. Miguel says the scrap project I'm working on has given me an idea, possibly another scrap project. That's nice. I love it when we're working on something and it sparks another idea. I love that. I love it, love it. And he also says today makes 14 days. I've been stuck at home because car is broken. I'm ready to knit a sweater for this trailer, and I don't even knit. Oh man. Miguel is so bored. He's ready to learn a new craft. You're ready to knit. Maybe you could learn to nook. Maybe that's it. Interesting, right? Interesting. And these are by Pony. That is very interesting. So I was watching a knitter yesterday in Scotland, and she was there with her husband, and she went into several yarn shops. So that's why I was really watching her, right? Because I wanted to see these yarn shops in Scotland. And she was always very complimentary. She showed, you know, some of the yarn. She talked about how lovely and kind the shop owner was. And then she showed what she bought. And oh my goodness, did you know that that you can buy what do you call it? Fiber. You can buy fiber there that's already dyed, and then you just spin it. And so this young lady, she also has a spinning wheel, and she said that she had gotten really bored with spinning because it was just she had a lot of alpaca and it was all the same color, right? And she had gotten so bored spinning because it was just all the same color, and she hadn't dyed it yet. And this fiber was already dyed. So she bought some, and she actually bought 4. She bought 2 of complementary colors. There was like a pink and more of a natural that had little pink hue to it. And then she bought a green and then a natural that had a little green hue to it. So they complemented each other. And then she was like, she could even put them together, the 4 of them, so that they could make one big project, or she could make 2 smaller projects with the 2 of them. And yeah, she was lovely to watch. I really enjoyed watching her. So I'm following new people. It's so funny. I'm starting to follow new people that are expanding my horizon. And I'll tell you what sparked it. At the end of last year, my sweet friend Catherine and Tanya, they had watched Game of Wool. And you can find it on YouTube. You have to Google it, or not Google it, but do a search for Game of Wool. And it was a game show where they started out, I think, with 8 or 10 people and who knew how to knit and crochet, and they gave them tasks. And then they eliminated, right? And so it was really, really fun watching them. They were given outlandish tasks, but some of them, the way they allowed their creative spirit to come through, it really sparked something in me. And it got me out of my doldrum of, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm going to crochet. I don't know this. I don't know that. It got me out of that doldrum, and it sparked something in me to start trying something new, which is why in March and April, my task is to finish a knit project. I have knitted before. I know how to knit. I don't do it very well because I don't do it very often. I've never completed a project. Never, ever, ever. I'm going to write a note to myself. I'm going to have to go in my hope chest and pull out the little pink baby sweater that I started in high school. I have pink knitting needles and pink yarn, and I have it half complete. I don't know where the pattern went, but my psychology teacher, Mrs. Pusey, was teaching me to knit. She's the one who taught me to knit. And I learned it, and I was doing good. But then I graduated, and I left school, and I didn't pick it back up, and I didn't finish it. And it's been sitting there ever since. And that was 1984, 42 years ago. And I still have it. It's in my hope chest. And I should get rid of it, right? I should just get rid of it. But I don't want to. I don't want to, because that shows that was the time, that was the date that I learned how to knit. Never in my life have I finished a project, completed a project. So anyway, I am March and April, I am determined that I am going to finish a project. So that's why last night I just, I watched this young lady in Scotland, and she was showing all the wool, and she was showing the sweaters that she was making. Oh my Lanta, they were gorgeous. Just plain Scottish sweaters. And I was so happy. So happy to see them. And I'm like, I want to do that. It looks easy, right? I mean, I can't even complete a project and I'm saying, oh, that looks easy. So anyway, in March and April, that's my goal, is to complete a project. I'm giving myself 2 months. So probably what I'm going to do is something simple, like actually complete a dishcloth. I'm not going to do a sweater as my very first project to complete. Yeah. I mean, that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? That would be ridiculous. Anyway, let's see. Have you ever watched Ophelia Talks Crochet on YouTube? Her husband does all the photography showing her makes. I don't think I have. I don't think I have. So is she in Scotland also? I'm loving it, by the way. I'm absolutely loving it. Let's see. Oh, wow. She's very pretty. Let's see. Love is in the yarn. Okay. Hmm. So I'm wondering where she is. Let's see. Doesn't say. Well, I am going to check her out. I am. Thank you. Oh, crochet sweater. Oh my, that is beautiful. Okay, folks, go Google Ophelia Talks Crochet and check it out. I think I may have a new one to watch. I'm going to subscribe, and it says 4 more links. Let's see. Okay, so that is her Facebook, Instagram, her group. All right. And she has been doing this since 2015, and she has 239,000 subscribers and 1,612 videos. So good. Good. I'm excited. I'm excited. So that's what I've been trying to do, is like really get out of my comfort zone, get out of just, get out of my comfort zone in doing, easy things like standard blankets, standard, dishcloths, standard this, standard that. And I'm looking for new projects, new people. I want to start following people from all over the world. I want to know, oh, there you go. She does tutorials too. Tanya says, I don't think we will sell at market. I do have some hand towels I'm going to make with a boxing theme. Oh, if I sell them, I will sell them at the kickboxing gym. Tanya, have you gone back to kickboxing? Ophelia uses the neatest colors. Catherine. Catherine is going to be putting up a new video soon too. If you haven't already, Catherine, I haven't gotten a notification if you have, but yeah. So gang, we have been on here for an hour, and I just want to encourage you to do something new. This is the year of something new for me, and this is one of my new things. I've never made myself a cardigan. This is a slouchy cardigan, and I am completely enjoying it. Everything that, oh, she's in the UK and sells yarn also. That's nice. That's nice. And everything that I have done this year so far is something new. A pattern that I've never done before, a stitch I've never done before. Yeah. So I am so happy to be doing something new. Can't wait to finish this. Oh, it's hard to edit. Oh, sorry. Catherine, Catherine has already made a squirrel, but are you making another squirrel, Catherine? Let me see. Okay. So Naomi is probably home by now. I'm not sure, but I'm sure that we will hear from her after she acclimates to her time zone. She was in Australia, and so yeah, she's got a little acclimating to do, get her sleep back in order. And so today, go find something new. Find someone new to follow and add to your repertoire. Find a new project. Listen, we have nooking, we have knitting, we have crocheting, we have, I mean, the world is our oyster, right? We can do whatever we set our mind to do. So until next time, stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you next time.